Coach Darren Gowen in the studio with me this morning, and we'll just kind of hang out this morning. We'll do what's for lunch coming up, but it also is a big day because it's the, I guess, can we technically call it football season now, that the game's tonight?
Yeah, we can start calling it
It's
that.
the benefit game,
really,
but
it's kind of a scrimmage type deal, just getting ready.
Yeah,
so.
And we'll talk about that. We would love to see a lot of people head over to Valonia tonight for the first, I'm going to say, football game, benefit game.
Right.
And I've been seeing some schools even had theirs last week. So I guess maybe
last
those.
Night, I think the first one was like, they might have had
Clinton
some
had maybe black and gold.
Right, yeah, like some inter-squad stuff they do.
Oh, okay.
And this is the first week you can start doing.
Okay, all right. So they were doing, black and gold playing against each other,
right.
and then,
And we did our red and white like in the spring, so.
That's right, right. So, that's why Billy was mad. He said he wasn't going to call it the red and white. He said that happens in the fall. he's so like.
Traditional type
yes,
person.
No, that's got to be in the fall. That can't be in the spring. And so, the first, I guess, official game doesn't come up until
28th.
The 28th, which seems early to me.
Right, it is probably a little, 0 week. I don't know when that was instituted, about, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So people started playing a little bit earlier.
Do most teams play that week 0 now?
A lot of teams try to, so you can have an off week to try to heal up before you get to conference either week 2 or 3.
So there's really 11 weeks that you could play.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So
to play 10,
To play 10 games, So we'll talk more football and volleyball and golf and all the sports. And you do something else, so that you're not just the AD, right?
No, Director of Athletics and Support Services. So I deal with
support services,
transportation, maintenance, and food services.
Okay.
But I have 3 really good people over those, so I don't really have to.
You just oversee those things. Mm-hmm. So do you get to pick what's on the menu?
No, not necessarily.
You're like, I really want pizza day on Friday. You get to do that?
No, that's not me. We did, like last year we talked about having some more protein options for athletes especially, and but they've done a really good job. Like the breakfast right now, I mean, it's free for everybody. And there's a lot of good choices. Like every day you can get biscuits and eggs and sausage and hash browns, and that's just and then whatever else they serve. So that's just every day.
And kids should be taking advantage of that because it's free.
It's free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go eat it.
And so, and what are, I know sometimes kids get there a little bit later, like if they run in late, can they grab something?
Yeah, we have a grab and go right there. So if you're pretty late, we can grab a sack and it's got some kind of good breakfast
food in there for you. Yeah,
but we start at 7:30.
Kids need to eat. Mm-hmm. Before school. I mean, you don't want to be sitting in the classroom trying to learn and think about how hungry you are.
And it's good. It's not like, I don't know, sometimes people think, well, it's cafeteria food. Well, this cafeteria food is really good. So.
Hey, my kids, I've told them forever, I don't know, that I think that they need to eat the school lunch.
Yeah.
Like, for one, it looks way better than my school lunch, and I eat school lunch every day. But they got options now that they could choose from. It's not just one option.
Correct.
And I'm not there to make their lunch in the morning. So if they have to take their lunch, it's literally an Uncrustable and, chips and something like that every day. But I know my son eats it. And so we actually will do what's for lunch coming up here in a little bit as well, and let you know what Heber Spring Schools is doing for lunch today. But yeah, so, and then you said buses, and then buildings.
And, maintenance.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Maintenance.
So have you kind of been in charge of, maintenance, I guess, would be different than like the building projects going on this summer?
No, I'm kind of the point man for that too. So I get to talk to Baldwin and Shell a lot as we're doing our, and that's getting close to completely being finished. I mean, if you've been to the middle school, it looks a lot different with the lights and the ceiling. And the cafeteria especially.
I liked the big painting on the wall.
And the Panthers on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and then we did, the ALE room was probably the biggest transformation.
Okay, and I didn't get to see that one. Yeah. That's Miss Shannon's room, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we did the art room that's over in the
I've been in the art room.
And it's...
But do they have furniture yet?
We got the stools delivered like last, I guess, a couple days ago, and then tables yesterday, so we've got to put some tables together, and then it'll start. This will be the first art class in that room. So right now it's pretty, plain. But but those art people will make it look like an art room pretty quickly.
Lots of paint and everything else everywhere. But I did see it was very nice. My son has his homeroom in there, so we walked over there, and there was nothing. There was no furniture, but I did see like the countertops and the sink area. All that was really nice. So talk a little bit about what's going on at the old gym, because I know the I guess bathroom. I mean, is everything being redone in there? What can we expect to see in there?
The old gym lobby is redone. We got rid of the tile floors, and now we did the concrete, and we put a little logo in there, and we're gonna have some. It's not quite there yet. That's why we didn't play our benefit game in there.
Oh, okay.
Last night.
It was played at the Panther Den last night. Okay.
But on the 31st, we play Equipment at home. That'll be our first home volleyball game, and we're going to be in the old gym, and that's where we're going to play volleyball this year.
Okay. That's the volleyball gym.
It's going to be the volleyball gym. Yes. And so we're going to have graphics that are going to be put on the wall that haven't been there yet. That's kind of
okay. Yeah, that always makes it look cool.
And the new the bathrooms are completely remodeled, which is a big deal because those are probably, I don't know, however old that.
Yeah, that's where I played, and I think it was old when I played in it back in the 90s.
And those bathrooms looked the same for a long, long time. So that's
and
really
so a
good.
New concession stand.
New concession stand.
Okay.
So we'll have a concession stand in there, and then when you go in the gym, there's we got the bleachers fixed. They'd been pretty old and had some broken spots, and we got those fixed. We got new scoreboard. We got a new sound system.
Oh, cool.
We the locker rooms are, especially on the senior girls side, we got brand new lockers. We're going to do some graphics in there, a new sink, new mirrors. Making it.
I love that. So they don't have to share. They'll have their own
space. And then we have the junior high sides. A little similar. We didn't do as much to that side because it's got to be junior high. It got to mean something when you move up to high school. To look forward to. But we got some lockers refurbished and painted. And they look, and it's a good. So they'll have 2 locker rooms over there, and then we got a new way to practice. We put some. So we now have 2 nets that can go for practice to go the other direction. So when they practice, they have more space to do it, and then games we'll turn it back to normal.
Yeah. So the floor in there, like the gym floor, is that the same floor from back in the day, though?
No, it was redone. I don't know, a while ago. It does say volleyball on it.
Okay.
Probably in the future, maybe next year, we'll take it down to the
and then redo it
again, because we did have a dance on it. I don't know.
Yes, the homecoming dance was there
several years ago, and there's some boot marks and things that we can't get rid of by just normal.
Yeah.
So, but we'll try to get that taken care of at some point.
Well, that's really cool. So I know, the middle school got a big remodel this year, and that's really, is that, because I know it was like the high school and then the elementary and then the middle school and now the gym.
And those are the big things right now that we've,
Any future plans?
There's probably some, but not as big.
Not any big projects. Right. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Yeah. So the whole school has kind of gotten a facelift just here in the last 3 years, and really the football field got. That wasn't too long ago with the new turf and the jumbotron and the new lights. Right. Did y'all get is there something else with the lights this year too?
No, nothing different with the lights.
Yeah, last year that was cool.
Right.
I wasn't for sure if I would like that. And
me either. As a football coach, and I'd go play places and they'd score and they'd start flashing lights, and it'd make me mad. So now we get to do that
you're getting scored on, you don't like it. Yeah.
So now we get to do that to other people.
That's true. Yeah, I think the first place I saw that was Lone Oak may have had them last year or something. Or maybe 2 years ago they had them, and I was like, what is this? And then I was like, once we got them, I was like, okay, they're cool.
Yeah,
they're
pretty
cool.
neat.
Yeah. So I think everybody's ready for football season, and we'll talk more about that coming up here in a little bit. If you're just tuning in this morning, Coach Darren Gowen is in the studio with me as my co-host this morning as Billy's out. But quick look at weather for today. We did get a little rain this morning, which is nice. Yeah, 20% chance of rain before 8 today. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get any more today. We did get a little bit, though. Sunny and hot again with a high of 99 today. A heat index, this is higher than I've seen yet. A heat index of 108.
Oh.
The past 2 days have been 106. Mm-hmm. But today, the heat index is going to be 108. And the same thing for tomorrow as well. Actually, it says it's going to start out a little bit cooler at 103. Maybe get some rain in the afternoon, and then could get up to about 108 tomorrow as well. But we hopefully will see the end to these 100-degree days coming up. I think Thursday we only get to 96, and so perfect. I don't see it. Yeah, perfect. I know we got here this morning, and Coach said, well, it'll only be 98. You know, we're going to get like a cold front's coming through. Coach Darren Gowen in the studio with me this morning. Thank you for, I know you usually get up pretty early, though, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you at the practices in the morning, or just kind of?
I make my rounds. So
what's a day in the life of the AD and what'd you call safety? What was it? Safety
director of athletics and support services.
There you go. Support services. What's a day in the life of Coach Darren Gowen?
I typically get to work 6:30 to 7 and kind of visit Mr. Lynn a little bit as we both get there, and then I go look at all the practices in the morning and go see my maintenance people and go
make sure the buses are out.
We typically go by the bus, drop off and make sure that's going smoothly, and then I'll go to hit a couple of the cafeterias, make sure everything's good in there, and then go back and start my day.
And then start your day. That sounded like a full day already.
Well, and then, it's kind of, I got into this job, I was like, I have a plan for the day, and then about 8:30 or 9, I'll get a phone call, and then that plan is shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something's broke or needs fixed. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maintenance over here. I could see that happening. That's what happens here at any job.
We've had a lot of air conditioner issues.
Oh, yes.
Lately, but we've got Jeremy Verser does a really good job of staying on top of that for maintenance people.
Oh, yeah. The air conditioners are running nonstop right now, probably. And a lot of kids, a lot of body heat going on in the classroom. So, a lot of work on those. Right. But tonight, talk a little bit about the benefit football game tonight. I know a lot of it's junior high and senior high. What could people expect tonight?
So, it was supposed to start at 5:30, but with the wet bulb, that's the new term in athletics.
That's like some kind of instrument, right, that could determine really how hot it is on the football field.
You got temperature and you've got the heat index. Well, the wet bulb kind of measures all that, and then wind, and takes into account several
moisture and overhead.
And it's not like it wouldn't, like if you hear what the wet bulb is, you wouldn't go, well, that's not bad, because 88 starts to make you have to do something with your practice, like but that determines if we can practice outside. But according to AAA, you don't have to, it doesn't affect games.
Okay.
So you can practice. You can't practice if it's this.
But you can have a game.
But you can have a game, and a scrimmage is considered a game. So we moved it back a little bit to 6.
Okay.
Junior high will start, and then we're going to try to start senior high as close to 7 as possible. So it'll be like a controlled scrimmage where the first half will be more like a game for both of them.
Yeah.
And then the second half will be a little different, maybe a running clock in the senior high, and then maybe just a set number of plays for the junior high. And then there will be a very small warm up. You don't really need to warm up.
They're warm.
So and it's at Valonia. So and
do they still have the old concrete stands over on the visitor side?
I think so. I don't think. I know they don't have any air in their locker room, so we're gonna we'll be getting there.
Y'all want to get dressed outside?
We're gonna be getting there like very little time to sitting around and wait.
To be sitting in a locker room.
We're gonna get there and warm up and go.
Yeah. So be prepared. Yeah, even as fans, be prepared to sweat. And to bring some and to hydrate before it.
Because of the wet bulb, the senior high's been practicing up until school starting. We've been practicing in the evenings, and once about 6 o'clock gets here at Panthers Stadium, we got a little bit of shade, and that wet bulb goes down really quick, and we're able to practice. And it's not too bad. I go out and watch a little practice, and then we've been going in the mornings because of the wet bulb, so we don't have to be out so late.
Hey, I see a lot of youth parents out there watching it, so it must not be too bad, because they're in the stands watching practice.
Once it gets about 6, it's
it's
still hot. but it's not bad, and that's why we kind of moved it back. And I think Bologna is very similar to ours. So it'll be.
So will it cost to get in tonight?
It's going to be $5. This is a benefit game, so any benefit game goes to the catastrophic injury for the AAA. So if, I don't know, when I think back in the 90s there was some football player that had a bad injury, and so they started using funds for this, and then now there's several $1 million that they have that can go towards catastrophic injuries. Hopefully they don't ever have to use it.
Yes, but
that's what all benefit goes to, so it's not like
that's all insurance.
If you have a AAA pass, if you have a AAA pass, you can get
it'll work.
But that's the only passes that work for
tonight.
Benefit games.
Okay, so $5 to get into the game tonight, and then once the season gets here, how are you guys doing it any different this year? I know a lot of the schools went to, where you can't bring cash or car, you got to buy tickets online. Are we doing anything like that this year?
We've talked about that, but we're trying to stay the same as possible for as long as possible.
Yeah.
So we do. You can still use a credit card if you need to buy your ticket, but we also have cash. It's going to be $5.
For any of our
all
sporting
games
events,
except for
when
we get to basketball, our conference set a $7.
Oh,
so when we get to conference basketball games, we're gonna have to charge $7.
Our basketball conference got a little greedy.
Yes. Well, there's a lot. We're kind of. We're one of the last $5 places to get in. And we're trying to hold off on the GoFan or whatever, where you buy your ticket.
Yeah, and now in some places when we go there, they're going to require that.
Yes, and we'll put that information out. And there's some places that we go that'll charge more than
$5 or $7.
We can't, determine what they charge. But in our conference, I think basketball is the only one that's
going to be $7.
$7. So I think that's coming in the future, but we're staying at $5 right now. And I will say, haven't had season passes out yet because I say, hey, I'm going to be on the radio. I can talk about that. Because we got one new thing coming out with that I'm going to put out there. So season passes will go on sale today.
Okay.
They're $75, and that'll get you into any home regular season game.
Hey, that is cheaper than any other school I've heard of, too, because every other school I've seen is selling them for $100. Right. So for all Heber Springs Athletics, you could buy it for $75.
Regular season games.
Regular
because
season.
once we get the playoffs,
then it doesn't count.
Right. Then then we'll have to pay. And I guess one of the reasons because we play softball and baseball, not on campus, and so we don't charge for that. So that's probably a little.
That's
so basically, you're playing for football, volleyball, basketball, track.
Yeah.
So that's what that gets you.
Okay.
But we also have something new this year, and we'll see how this goes. We're going to have preferred parking. This will be like a season long, so you'll get 2 season passes.
Yeah.
And you'll get to park right behind the visitors' bleachers. We'll have a spot marked off with your name.
Nice.
And so as you pull in, we'll either have a kid or whoever's riding with you will have to get out and put your spot to the back because I'm not going to have enough people just to patrol it all the time.
Yeah.
And then you will enter the visitors, where the visitor football team comes in. You'll just enter right there.
Which is right
behind the old...
in between the visitor and the band shell, right?
No, the other side. No, it's going to be between the visitors and where the old Pee-wee... where the Pee-wee equipment room is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you'll come in right there.
Get your own entrance, like a VIP entrance.
Right. And so this is going to be $300, which $150 for 2 passes.
Yeah.
And then the parking spot.
Oh, so that includes the passes. So for $300, 2 passes... They get you into any game and a parking pass.
And a parking pass for Friday night football games. That will be that. And so you can, if you're worried, that way you don't have to get there at 6 o'clock if you don't want to get your spot.
Hey, sometimes parking gets a little crazy.
It is. We have incredible facilities, and it's like one of the things that we're kind of a little bit lacking on is parking, because you'll go to, when we played Clinton last year, you had to park. Some people were parking in the elementary parking lots, or even over in middle school. So, so this would get you be able to sit, and those will go on sale today as well. But there's only 20 of them.
Oh,
so it's
if they want to get this, where can they? I like this. This is breaking news right here.
This is breaking news.
Yeah. So where can they get these at?
So we're going to put this on all our social media and on Rooms. That we'll put that out for information. And then when you do get a season pass, we're not technologically enough advanced where it just comes to your phone. Once you pay for it, there'll be a link on this that you can buy either one of those. Once you pay for it, then you'll come to the central office.
The admin building there.
Right.
Okay.
And you can get your season pass, and then we'll probably get you a little thing to hang in on your mirror.
Pass or something.
Right.
Parking.
But that'll be
decal.
Closer to game time, closer to the 28th.
Yes, yeah.
And,
so you have 20 of these?
We're going to have 20 spots.
Okay.
So there's like 13 on one side.
Yeah.
Closest to the visitors bleachers.
So in Panther Alley, right behind the visitors bleachers.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And you have your own.
And some of them are going to be painted because they're senior spots. But we told them they're only senior spots from
during the school
7:30 to 3:30.
Yes. So I wondered that. Are they still going to be painting their...
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Even though we redid that, it looks really nice.
It does. So they'll still get to paint their...
Yeah, it's still going to be a fundraiser for the seniors.
That was... Okay, so I do have to say, there was a senior that just painted theirs all yellow last year. So... Do you remember? Do you know which one?
No,
it was the very first one, like right between the Panther Den and right when you walk up the steps to the Panther Den. It was somebody painted their spot all yellow, so nobody would ever park there. I'd be like, "Oop, and I'm gonna park there."
I think we did that for that was for our e-bike and motorcycle parking.
I thought that was a senior. I was parking there. I was like, "Well, I'll park there if nobody else is gonna park there."
So, well, if it wasn't during school hours, you were fine because those little bicycles.
Yeah, no, this would be bad.
A lot of people riding the e-bikes, and so we had to have a place for them to park. So they parked like right over there by the steps of the and then that little spot was one. But now that we've angled them because it's a one-way street, we still have people that go the wrong
don't know
direction.
that.
But now it's even you got arrows that are pointing right and left as you leave. And then the parking spots are angled, so
when you back out, you're going to have to just go one way.
Right. It's easier to tell that it's one way, but it is one way, so please.
Well, so if somebody's listening and they don't get the link somehow, can they just call up to the admin building and
we'll
purchase that somehow?
Yeah, we'll make that work.
Okay.
You gotta be first 20. It'll be and it may go quick.
I was saying,
or maybe
they might have heard this morning, and they might be calling up there going, "Save me one! I'm bringing my check right now."
Right.
Or
they may just go, "Man, that's a dumb idea. I don't want to do that."
No, I could see, especially like for my parents, who want an easy parking spot plus just an easy place. They don't want to walk up those steps.
I understand.
I can see my mom being like, I will take one of those.
There you go.
I could see a lot of, especially grandparents or something like that.
And if it does, do well, then maybe next year we'll try to figure out how to do more.
How to do more of them. So, no, I think that's great. So, that's available here soon.
Right.
Where you could get that. So for $300, two season passes to all the sports this year, if they're at Heber Springs schools,
yes.
And then parking pass plus your own entrance into the football games.
Right.
And will it work during track too? If they could get in there?
Probably not.
We don't. Okay.
Right now it's just for football.
Right now,
we'll
just
see.
Yeah. So, but that's great. I think you'll have a lot of people take advantage of that. But yeah, because first game is the 28th.
The 28th versus Atkins.
Yeah.
It's
not Clinton. I know people were.
Clinton is now in our conference, so it's going to be week 10, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So Atkins is going to be, and it's going to be a pretty. We got. I'm sorry, Ma. This is not this radio show, but
yes,
Sonic,
no, I know.
But
it's a big deal. It's a big deal for this.
Sonic Blast is going to be there. So
which is the Buzz, which is the sports radio station in Arkansas.
They do before each Friday night game. They choose one school to go and do their program from.
Yeah.
And then,
so is that their pregame show that they do? Mm-hmm. So they won't be doing because they also go every Friday. I know our Heber guy Trip Keeter, he's doing the play-by-play for the Buzz this year.
Right. No, we're not the
game
as far as I know, we're not the game of the week, but we are the Sonic Blast, which Ricky Davis have done a good job of getting that for us in the past.
So that's a big deal for the first game of the season for them to be coming to Heber.
It's pretty cool, and I think when Caleb was playing, or maybe when he was in junior high, I think we had a Sonic Blast, and I think he might have got an autograph from Randy Rainwater. So
yeah, Randy's been around for a long time. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's going to be pretty good. So we're gonna tailgate. We're gonna have a big time, and we're gonna start the season. You know, at the beginning of the season, everybody's got visions of winning state championships, and everybody's 0-0, and so there's such an excitement, and our community comes out and supports us really well. So it's going to be a big night, and it's going to be fun to watch our football team play.
Well, good. I'm excited about it. I got a kid this year on the team, which I talked to yesterday. Casey Griffin was in with me, and I was like, Casey, I've never been this nervous. Like, I'm going to have to figure out what to do to not be so nervous during these games. So,
it's tough when you can't, you don't have any control. You just have to sit and watch.
I know it. So, send my prayers.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't let him get hurt. That's the main thing. We've been talking to Coach Darren Gowen, athletic director at Heber Springs Schools, and we talked about sports, about the football benefit game tonight, and passes. If you missed all that, we'll have the replay up on our Facebook page later today for you to listen to. Some good information they don't want to miss. But hey, we've got more than football going on. I know. What else you got going on right now?
I mean, we've already had a couple of golf matches.
Yeah.
So it's hot, and they get to walk these days.
I know. I did see the one yesterday got canceled because it was so hot.
Yeah, it was hot, and then there had the little thunderstorm that came through with that lightning, which was
pretty weird.
It was pretty impressive lightning.
Just windy and dark and lightning, and I think maybe we got a couple of sprinkles. And then
we did, but I think our friends in the south of us got it pretty good.
Got it.
They got some. I know Coach Davis's wife was in Clarksville, and they got like 8,000 people in Clarksville that had no power.
Oh,
for a bit.
wow!
So it was a pretty good little
little
thunderstorm that went through.
Yeah.
But no, golf is going on, and we've got one Thursday as well, a golf match, and
that one's at Red Apple.
Yeah, Red Apple. If you look at the schedule anywhere, like if it's on social media or on our calendar on our website, our athletic calendar, if it starts at 3:30, it's a 9-hole course.
Okay.
I mean, 9-hole mass, and if it starts like at 1, then that's going to be 18.
Okay.
And so, we try to do probably one each week of each if you can. So as you get closer to the district tournament, you try to get a little more 18 holders in. So
and do you have any tennis this week?
And we've got tennis. We had it scheduled for today, but when we scheduled that, we were like, we don't need to do that when we've got some people on the playing football. So they didn't do that. So we got one coming. We've already played one match at Searcy, and we competed really well.
Good.
So and Coach Gay is our new tennis coach. It's kind of funny. Mr. Lynn went and watched the first one, and once it started, like when you're in golf and tennis, you can't really coach.
Yeah, I was going to say, is he out there yelling at them like he does in basketball?
Like he's quiet. It's like the craziest thing.
He don't know what to do. Yeah,
he's like, I don't know what to do. But he's really good. Like he gives them water. He's giving them water and makes sure they have snacks and all that stuff. But you can't coach them except for between sets and things like that. So it's completely different. It's really good for Coach.
He doesn't know it. He's just over there jumping up and down,
he's
moving with them.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Kind of like Ricky Bobby.
I can see Coach K doing that. Yeah.
So, but no, we have we don't have one boy playing, but we have several.
Who's the boy?
Biggs.
Oh, okay, Brody.
So, and he
I bet he's quick.
And he's he's a new to this, but he's learning fast. And then we have several girls that are playing, and we competed really well against Searcy, and they're a bigger school, and so it's going to be interesting to see how the season goes on, because we only have one court that we get to practice on, so that's kind of
so y'all
limited.
Practice at Red Apple.
So we practice at Red Apple, and then we have inside our PE building, we have a couple of ball machines now, and some nets, so they can go before school and hit a little bit. So we're trying to make it where they can get a little bit of practice in. Besides, because with one court, it's really tough to get 16 kids or 15 or however many you have.
Practicing.
The ample practice, and then we can't have any home matches because
you only have one court,
right?
Yeah.
So we have a couple that we're playing at like Fairfield Bay, or I think we're going to Greer's Ferry for one.
Yeah,
that's technically our home match, but So
Fairfield Bay has really nice courts.
They do.
That's where I grew up playing at. I mean, and I'm from Clinton. I mean, we had to go to Fairfield Bay to play.
When I was my 1 year playing tennis in high school, we played. That was where the state tournament was.
Yeah, and it's nice. I mean, it's real nice there. So, except everybody's turning their courts into pickleball courts.
They are.
Yeah.
It is. That's the up and coming. It's kind of funny. You know, everybody talks about pickleball being like the up and coming new sport or whatever. Well, when I was in college, I had pickleball as one of my classes.
Yeah.
One of those activity classes.
Yes,
so it's been around a long time.
It's been around a long time. But it's definitely, it's growing.
It is very, very much growing.
Grow. Yeah.
So, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
I've never played. I keep saying I'm going to go play because everybody loves it that plays
fun.
it. But yeah, I'm going to play at some point.
And then
when I find time to.
Right. And then we got cross country that'll be kicking off before too long. And,
new coach in track and cross country too, Coach Rouse.
Coach Rouse. Yeah. And right now she's helping with volleyball.
Okay.
And then she's the girls track coach.
Okay.
But you got Riley, who won the state championship last year. She's back running. And
yes.
So, and we were we finished runner up.
Yeah.
Last year.
So
the girls,
good chance to win it this year.
Yeah,
we got Riley back.
Yeah, we got Riley. And, we got a good group that they've been working hard. They're out there running.
Yeah.
3 days a week in the summer, just like everybody else is. So they get up pretty early to
go run. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I see them running.
But Coach Rouse, she's a runner herself. So I think she ran 20 miles like this week because she's getting ready for a marathon.
Wow.
Like in Chicago coming up. So she knows all about that running stuff.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. That's great.
Yeah. But the people that do, glad they're coaching our kids.
Yes. Yeah. People that like to run for running, just to run.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But, Coach Cresswell is our cross country coach this year.
Okay.
And,
going
to be.
So we'll be talking about, I guess, is the Josh Park, that's cross country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. The 15th. It's coming up. So.
September 15th.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
coming up.
In a month away.
Right.
Less than a month away.
And we'll need some volunteers to help with that and all that stuff. I think typically
and then you got,
everybody does a good job helping out.
Yeah, lots of. I mean, how many runners? I mean, it's hundreds.
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah,
there's hundreds of runners come for that.
Yes, there's. I don't remember how many schools, but
hopefully it'll be cooler.
Like 35 schools, and they bring their junior high.
Yeah.
There's 4 different races, and it's a
big deal.
We do a good job putting that on. So been doing it for a long time.
And then last sport, volleyball, right?
Volleyball. We kicked off our season with our benefit game last night.
Yeah.
And, we competed well against Melbourne. We go actually to Melbourne next Thursday to start our official season.
Yes.
So that'll be good. And then.
And all the teams go for that night, right?
We got good numbers in all of them, I think, so especially 7th grade.
Yeah, 7th grade's got a bunch. I think they've got about 30 kids. I don't know how many, but it's a bunch.
But there's a lot.
Yeah.
And then there's a good number. And then on the 31st, we'll have our first home game in the volleyball gym.
Yes.
So it'll be,
that'll be exciting.
And that'll be against Quitman, so that's going to be a good night to come out and see.
Yeah, a lot of people coming in the county coming over.
Come see the new upgrades to the gym and see our girls compete.
All right. So lots of sports already going on or about to kick off with football tonight. Right. And then 7th grade football won't start until the 27th?
No, 7th grade actually doesn't play Atkins. Okay. So our junior high will start on the 27th at Atkins, and then the next week will be the 7th grade football's first.
The next night, okay.
I don't know exactly how that happened. I don't know if Atkins
didn't have a 7th grade team or something. And it usually works out to where whatever team the senior high is playing, the junior high and 7th grade play them the night before, and they switch
at the opposite
off.
Place.
Yes. Okay. Well, all right. I know, and we talked a little bit about pretty much, we've got 5 home games this year, and you've got something planned. The first game, is always just a big game, just the hype around football season starting, and hopefully the youth come out. You're going to be tailgating. Want a big crowd coming out for that first game at Adkins for August 28th. And then, do we know for Dardanelle yet? We still planning for that one?
We're going to have, I think that's going to be the youth cheer night.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to do, where they
cheerleaders,
do that. Right.
Yeah. And then Harmony Grove, new team. I've heard they're going to be good. That'll be a good game, and that's homecoming.
That's homecoming.
Yeah.
So that'll be a big night as well.
October 2nd for that one. Then Mayflower on October 16th. That's, did you say senior night?
That's going to be senior night because of the next week. Our next home games is the Battle of the Little Red.
Battle of the Little Red, and I know we'll have to figure out. We've done it one time where Clinton was the last game. A few years ago we did. Okay. We did that. So, they were in our season for.
They've been in our conference in the past for quite a bit.
Yeah.
And, before I left and when I was coaching, they were not in our conference, so they were early.
And then, because you were the first Battle of Little Red game.
I was.
Yeah, you were that.
I started the
the curse. It's the curse of Battle of Little Red.
I apologize to Caleb all the time. Sorry about that.
Maybe I should apologize too, because I'm pretty sure I might have had something to do with getting that started. So I know I've told him, I said, well, maybe we'll win it this year and we'll get that trophy and we're going to throw it over the dam.
There you go.
Once we get it back, we're going to be done with it. No, I don't know. Maybe it goes the opposite way, and then we win it for the next 10 years.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what.
I like our chances.
I like it too. So it's exciting time of year with everything getting started back. It's school's back in, and I think Concord even this is their first day back to school. So
wow.
Yeah, so we got a little head start. Was starting last week, but I know a lot of exciting things coming up. And again, if you missed it this morning, they've got Coach Gowen's doing a new thing this year. We could get 2 season passes. It comes with a parking pass and your own entrance. And you only got 20 of these, right?
Right.
And it's $300.
Right.
I mean, the parking passes that are like your saved parking.
Right.
Yeah, that would be nice. And if you want to just wait till about 6:50 and show up,
right?
You could do that.
Your spot will be waiting on you.
There you go. So, well, Coach Gowen, thank you for coming in today. Anything else on your list? I know you had.
No, I think I
hit
just about everything that was on there, and I just thank the community for supporting us so well, and so just excited about the season.
Yeah,
and go Panthers.